Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is the King Snake. We're here again on The Last of Us Part 10. We've got TK here,
What's up?
we got Unite,
Hey everyone.
and we got Blade watching as well.
Hello.
Alright, let's get going. You guys can continue with your random conversations now.
Okay, go for it.
Upsie baby. Wait, why is she giving him a leg up?
Because he's pathetic.
Okay.
So to be fair, the person you're giving a leg
Well,
up
this
to
is
pull
going
you up. So
No, it would have been easier if he threw her up and then jumped up himself.
Thanks.
Should have upper body muscle.
What did you tell Dina?
And
Can you find Tommy at the aquarium?
he has none. Ooh, what's in here?
I really wish I was away from son of this
my geography is terrible. Where is the Hudson River?
You're asking the wrong man because I can't remember.
You said the Hudson River?
It's in New York, isn't it?
Is it? It could be wrong. It could be right. He might be right. I'm gonna look it up after.
No, I know it's in the East Coast. Yeah, it's in the state of New York.
There you
There you
go.
go. Sneak. Look at Sneak for him.
I've got good geography, clearly.
Good memory.
Anyway, I'm starting a new company, guys. A window replacement service. I come round,
I charge 500 a pop.
I smash your windows, and then I make you pay me to put them back.
Oh, so you're basically Windows Millennium.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mad.
I don't know what that is,
Fuck,
but
I feel old.
You ever worried they're gonna?
I don't know what Windows Millennium even is.
Yeah, I was
myself.
gonna ask, like, what is Windows Millennium?
It's a window. It's
What do
a
you mean?
Windows that came out
I
back
mean,
in
we're
like
going through a lot of their people
1996,
in their city.
2000,
Because
somewhere
of
there.
what they did.
And it's to this day one of the worst Windows out of all
This
of them.
place isn't like
Yeah, but they didn't come round and smash your computers and
Joel
give you
and
new
Tommy
ones,
helped
did they?
Abby when she got attacked.
No, but they did something
These people
very
are trying to kill
similar.
everyone
If your
around them.
computer,
I mean, they shot
first
you
things
on
first,
sight,
it
didn't
came
they?
with all the viruses,
They did.
and Windows Millennium basically would give you viruses, and if you decided to do a system restore, Windows Millennium would restore your computer to a healthier time. You know, like say, if your computer got the virus on Wednesday, you could revert it to Monday, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It
And-
also restored the viruses that you caught with it.
Bruh.
Ironic then, huh?
So it,
Hey,
so it basically said,
man.
yes, I can take your computer to a point where it was healthier, but it's still gonna get sick.
Yeah, everything that you try to avoid the first time is gonna come back tenfold, just so you know. What?
Through here.
This is the worst plan I've ever seen in my life.
She didn't she tell me about it? The pregnancy.
You didn't tell me either, dickhead.
I'm sure she'll tell you about it when
She didn't tell me. I found out. There's a big difference. Now shut the fuck up and shoot this man.
It's not just that. Whatchamacallit? You imagine if he asks her like, yo, why didn't she tell me? And Ellie responds with, because you are not that important.
Truth bomb hurts. I love this game when I do that shit.
You're really out here telling me that people can't see you.
To be fair,
Heard something.
from that angle, I think
on
you'd
it.
be quite well hidden from where they're standing. Oh,
This guy.
Oh,
Got
I
anything?
attracted.
Damn.
Clear.
Be saying where he had
a little bit of both.
Back up, back up, back up.
yeah. What a lot of things I remember growing up. And that most people, most kids of like who are young, don't understand the word.
No, my dude, you know, I had and then have to do it again.
Motherfucker!
Oh, there goes the
And
arm.
you know how jarring it feels as well.
Yeah.
Stab him, man.
That was the worst.
There. Oh, fuck. Duck. Duck, you
Oh,
bitch.
is the thing back up?
Ah, shit, took a shotgun there.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I just come back to her like holding herself on the ground dead. I was like, oh gosh.
So, last time,
It won't be like last time.
Damn.
Yo, he was shut up immediately.
She. That's a woman, mate.
I heard a dude talking first.
Yeah, the dude in the back.
Quick and clean.
Oh no, hold on. This man shot some point today. Am I gonna have to give some praise?
Ah, that last one
Nah,
missed.
I guess I'm not.
I'll see what
That's alright, that's alright. That one was a little bit trickier. But don't worry, I got a backup plan. Didn't miss that time, did I?
No, now everyone knows you're here now.
Everyone? There was only 6 people. I've killed 4.
Alright, never mind.
Oh, there was 7. I miscounted by 1. Blew his arm off.
Isn't the Death Star like the size of the moon?
How did that come up in conversation with someone who want to get murdered? Oh, you know the Death Star? It's the size of the moon, by the way.
Hey. Heads up.
No, that's funny. I was listening to what was going on the screen. Next thing I know about the Death Star. It's like Unite was peering through the bush. Just his eyes, just was like, hey, did you know the Death Star was just as big as the moon?
cult.
I'm like, my man, what?
Seraphines or something. Seraphites.
Scars is all I've heard them called. You
Wow.
run into any?
3 out of the 4 arrows I shot did not break because I hit them perfectly in the eye.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
Man, but what about that
can you
one guy
imagine
that
it hit
screamed?
the eye?
Well, if you imagine it, you won't have to suffer for long.
The weird part is,
Oh, and this one survived
I
too.
don't, I could be completely wrong, but I think you don't, like,
Ouch.
it's like getting shot in the eye, like, you have a chance of not dying.
I've got a funny story about an injury to the eye.
Right.
When I was a kid, I was throwing big kitchen knives in the air like an idiot,
It's a bunch of comments.
and one and
The
one
sigh of disapproval.
and one fell and hit me in the corner of the eye, and I was blind for 2 days.
You were born in the wrong time, man.
I want to slap you so bad. You have no idea.
Hey, it's still better than dipping your hands in acid without knowing it.
How? What? You know, I'm not. No. I want to live.
As you can tell, me and Unite have had quite the life.
Both of you have just made questionable decisions growing up. That's what it sounds like to me.
And yet we survived.
Somehow.
I know, right?
Well, man, so you like got acid.
So you
Sneak
see
got
this acid,
temporarily
right?
blind.
Man said, you see this acid, right? So you gotta put your hands in it. I'm like, what?
No, basically,
Well-
so do you know what do you know what chloroacid is? I could be
Yes.
completely wrong.
I know,
It's
it's
basically-
chloride acid, you mean?
Chloride. I was about to say, that sounds like
I think
chlorine.
it's like, isn't that the acid that they use to like get rid of
were you
pain
saying?
or something?
Chloride acid.
About the you said
I can't remember what it actually gets rid of.
Once things
I
are
thought that was a
Yes, I
person, it's a
something,
bike.
So basically, I was goofing around one day. I was minding my own business, and I had to do like clean spray paint on some stuff.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah,
I'm
it's for
gonna
cleaning.
die.
aquarium.
And whatchamacallit.
It's right next to that
And while
Ferris
I
wheel.
was busy, you know,
He's hoping
cleaning,
Tommy has the same info.
the instructions specifically said you have to dip this in like a towel and scrape. And as you can guess, I got lazy, and I was like, can't I just pour some of it on the floor and then scrub. And eventually, you know, like it went from like dips to just straight up the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I basically just poured the whole thing on the floor.
And then
And-
slammed the fucking towel down on it.
Yes. And
If you could see the
later,
disapproval on my face right now.
right? And later, you know, like later, I was like, yo, why do my hands burn? Like, why is there like this itch on my? I was like, yo, why is there like all this itch in my hands? Like, ouch. And later,
Working
you
on it.
know, I was like, yo, by the way, my hands hurt, like major itch. Like, what the hell? And my mom looked at me like, did you touch it by any chance?
And she goes,
Well,
I mean, since we're talking about more stupid injuries,
no,
I- well, I
I'm
just-
gonna advise you right now. If you're looking for a part-time job, don't do a cleaning job. If you're gonna do that,
I
well,
once
all I just imagined
Think you
was
can
an
get through there?
immediate belt to
See?
butt moment. When you guys said
Didn't
that.
you... Wait, regarding cleaning, didn't you say that at some point you went into a toilet after someone dropped a freaking nuke?
yes.
Bro, that happens at my work. It's the worst feeling. And anything to go up your nostrils, I'm telling you.
I would
right
have
now.
come, you know,
someone else's shit.
if you told me you were leaving.
Especially when they've been having a rough day as well.
Nah, you know what?
Because it's another
think
thing
you'd
to
be
say,
okay with
oh,
all
I'm
this.
just feeling something. Another thing to say, yo,
What
I
happened
didn't
then was
just...
messed up.
I didn't just go, I erupted.
You know what? Story time. So
Joel liked you a lot
now
too,
the
you
list
know?
of jobs I used to work at. I remember like maybe
He used
3
to think
years
I had a
ago,
crush
right?
on you.
Right?
So I used to be a cleaner, right? And the
Yeah.
thing was, so since you're speaking about toilets, this sometimes makes you question about humanity, right? So the building I worked at, they're filled with grown adults, mind you, like probably in their 30s, 40s, right? No college kids, nothing like that.
Yeah.
So I remember one time when I was checking the bathrooms. Next thing you know, I see 2 toilets fucking clogged with toilet paper. I'm just sitting here like,
How did this happen?
how do grown ass people do it?
They
Like
still haven't
how?
grown up.
Like did you decided like, oh, I'm just gonna do it. Like I'm not gonna shift my mind to being
I
like
was like, damn, I didn't know it was bring a
40-year-old.
kid to work day. Come on.
Like no, the
No.
thing is the toilet's located the fucking like people who work in the law.
Pretty messed up.
No, you know what I
Wait, the
think was
law
hands down...
office be
Mushrooms
messing up
didn't
the
exactly
toilet
carry
bowl?
the same
No,
meaning
you know back
what
what I think is hands down one of the weirdest things I've come across at a public restroom?
What?
You?
You just find Unite just chilling there, minding his business. I'm like, what are you doing here? I'm
Like,
around.
if I found
It's about
if
the
I
space
found
marines who
myself
fight off
in a bathroom,
alien
I'd be very
ghosts.
concerned.
Oh, I was speaking from my point of view.
Yeah, we're speaking from his point of view. He just walks in and sees you in there. I was like, okay, what are you doing
Okay.
here?
What about you, smartass?
Well, like whatchamacallit. So imagine it like this: I'm minding my own business, and suddenly,
Boy, you turned into a
um,
forest to save the village.
and I go into the
Okay.
restroom, and I don't
Keep things
find
fresh, though.
like.
Mom was
Is it weird that the thing I found is not as nasty, but it's
One time,
almost on the same
boy
page?
just let the whole village die.
What
Well,
Yeah.
tell us what it
that
is.
was equally as nasty. Actually, don't
So-
tell me what you
Dark.
found
so-
equally as nasty, actually.
That's really sweet. She
No,
did
No,
that.
tell us.
Imagine toilet
Oh.
paper.
I said never
That-
mind.
It's gonna go crazy.
No,
I
no,
said
imagine
tell me.
toilet paper. Imagine toilet paper that's been moldified, rolled up into balls, and thrown at the wall.
Oh yeah, that's classic. We had that at school.
Nah, like I say when I used to be in college, even like what's it called?
Anyone
Like
want to see
someone
something
that-
disturbing in this game?
What?
Watch the dog. Now.
Oh, fuck you.
Watch the dog's reaction. No. It doesn't understand its owner's dead. And then it
Is that
gets
Princess
upset.
Leia?
Where? Oh, I don't know what you're even on about. I'm sorry, Pooch, but it's got to be done.
Father
Oh, that is
Poochie.
German Shepherd.
I had a German Shepherd. She was a lovely dog.
I want a German Shepherd, but everyone in the house is like, we are not getting something that freaking big.
Well, I will tell you right now. How are you when it comes to outside?
To
It's
what?
not the
How
size of the
often do you
dog.
go outside? Because that dog requires being outside quite a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with taking it for walks, but
I once. Oh, I think that dog might know where I am. Okay, you ready? You ready?
Yeah.
No, actually, I'm gonna do it to this guy instead.
No real dogs will harm them.
That guy was definitely harmed during the making of this game.
He shot his own dog. I saw that.
No, that was my teammate.
I was about to say.
You think that guy that I just shot in the head with an explosive arrow is the one that shot the dog? Yeah.
I thought no, someone else from like
That-
the background. They saw
that-
you just got shot with the dog.
Like, look, nothing left of that. Fuck them people.
Damn.
Damn.
Traded. And then I'm quicker. Oh fuck. What are you doing up there? Hey, you're on my team. Can you fucking have my back? The only thing you've shot so far is a fucking dog.
Yeah, like what's it called? There you are. Like toilets, like whenever I used to be in college. Oh, the bathroom. At least the one certain building was so bad that even like what they had to put a sign up whenever you use the toilet. Basically, the sign goes like, "Hey, just a reminder. If you're gonna trash the toilet, either piss on it
Yeah.
or poop on it, we're not responsible for your
This place
messes.
makes me
So please
appreciate
clean
that,
up and act
man.
like a grown ass adult."
Thanks.
So I
I-
didn't say ass, but
When I was in
I say grown adult.
when I was in primary school, we actually had an assembly about the mess in the toilets.
Oh my
So,
days.
so the teacher went up there. This guy, he went up there and he went. I went into the girls' toilets, and it's all nice and it's all clean. And I went into the boys, and it looks like a fucking shithole. He actually swore. And I, being me, put my hand up, and I went, "Sir." He went, "What? What?"
you were.
Um,
This is
I
a
went-
Wendy's.
I went, "Why was you in the girls' toilet?"
Toilets.
Yeah, you see that, man. If Peter Griffin kills freaking Luke
That's actually a
Skywalker-
good question. Why was he the one expecting to be in there?
I asked that, and he gave me detention.
That sounds alright.
My man said, yo, what are you doing in the girls' restroom? And he looked at you like, why are you here?
No, this is in an assembly.
This is an assembly. But he has a point. It's a valid point. Did you have no female teachers?
Well,
Nah,
we
you
did,
know,
we did, but he was the head teacher as well, so he actually had ground to go in. But it was just funny to ask him, just to shut him up and humiliate him.
My man said,
Nah,
my
I-
man said,
Man,
yo,
just
I
out
caught
here
you.
just ruining lives because he can.
Man said, I caught you slipping. And this guy looked at him and said, and I caught you in detention.
That's
Pretty much.
attention. How much you gonna do with that?
It wasn't the first time I'd ever been in detention, so it really didn't affect me.
No, I can imagine. I can imagine you of all people would be in there quite often.
I was in detention and isolation. I was expelled a lot. I was on report cards a lot. I spent most of my time doing it.
Surprisingly, I've only been in detention like once or twice, and that's literally it.
I'd imagine
I
TK's
think-
never been in trouble.
Oh, I have. I've been in detention like what? 3 different times?
What was
I-
it?
Not even my fault, but yeah.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
I remember being in detention for like maybe like 3 times. The first time was basically me and my friend. We were messing around. Next thing you know, like he got mad for something, and basically he started hitting me, so I hit him back. And basically, what our dumbasses did was
Escalate it.
he, what's it called? Basically, I pushed him too hard, and basically, you know how schools they have like that little like trophy case, right?
Oh my.
Oh no.
Play.
I pushed him a little too hard. Luckily, it was only the glass that broke. None of the trophies came off.
You is a lucky,
Oh, we had
lucky
someone do
man.
that at school. Well, in what was it? In, not geography. It was in. I'm trying to remember. It was in drama. Yeah, it was in drama. They were doing a like some escape scene. Well, we had to do an escape scene, so they used the door as the prop for the escape. but the two of them slammed into each other too hard, and they made a perfect cracked
Oops.
pattern.
All I heard was just like Ellie in the black screen.
I looked up, I saw Ellie falling. I was like, "Hold on, what happened?"
I took a shortcut at the hole and I accidentally died.
This is something I still don't understand. Like games that say, "Oh, if you fall this way, you'll die," and I'm sitting there like, "You fell like one floor. We've seen you fall from one floor before. How did you die?"
Well, I think that
Oh, you
time
hit-
she had a balance issue. She jumped.
Man broke her leg on fall damage, bro. That's what I just.
I didn't even think it was that high. People,
Wait,
tell
what
me,
is-
is it that high? Like from here to there? Like I could survive
Not
that
really.
easily. So I
If you
was-
jump, if a normal person want to jump down from that height, I think worst case scenario, you might hurt your foot a little bit. That's about it.
yeah, maybe twist an ankle or so.
Twist an ankle, but death? No.
No, she just fucking went out face first. I'm like, hang on a minute.
My dude, when I was a kid, when I was like
Swan
10,
dives.
My dude, when I was 10, I am not exaggerating when I say this. When I was a kid, I would jump off our freaking balcony onto the garden downstairs.
Okay, you're just tired. You're just tired.
I used to jump out onto a scaffolding when I was a kid. I used to climb out my window onto it.
To be fair, the jump wasn't that high. It was like, what? A floor? Which is like, what? 6 feet? 12 feet? How tall is that?
Well, it's not 6 feet, I can tell you that much, because me and you are about 6.5 feet tall. So if your floor was 6.5 feet off the ground, you got a small
And
house.
you're breaking yourself upon doing that. That's worrying.
That's a small house, and you got brittle bone disease.
No, I don't.
Nah.
We're saying that's what you would have if you were damaging yourself from jumping from 6 feet.
What?
People out here saying you are fragile. I am
Gabby
not
kicked the
fragile.
ground.
I was about to say
Consider
something
you bust
like
through walls. I wouldn't consider you fragile, but go on.
I want.
he has been drinking milk, man. That's how.
No. This man doesn't drink milk. This monster energy intake is insane. You might as well just be injecting it in his veins.
He betrayed
That's
him
probably the
earlier.
secret to his power.
He betrayed him earlier. He was drinking Nesquik instead.
You drank Nesquik? For
Yeah.
once?
I like
Actually,
Nesquik.
no.
What's
No,
your
he likes
point?
Nesquik. No, I forget. That's one of Unite's second favorite drinks. Is Nesquik.
Is that a bad
What
thing?
flavor?
Still milk.
What flavor?
What is that?
Banana knowing
It's
him.
Nesquik, really.
There's a
have
there's
to
a
say
Flavor,
Nesquik.
like what color?
There's
Pink,
flavors.
brown, white.
There's
Purple.
flavors.
Man said there's flavors. What Nesquik are you drinking?
Chocolate.
What do you mean, what flavors?
Chocolate's a flavour, you
That's a
nonsense.
flavor, you know.
Let's try some here.
Yeah, but
I knew you would say that. I fucking
But,
said
yeah, but when you
Take
said
these guys out,
flavors,
steal their milk.
as in plethora, I was like, wait, there's more?
plethora.
Yeah, there's strawberry.
more
No
flavor.
way.
There's banana.
I literally named banana just about 3 seconds ago.
I've never in my life come across a Nesquik banana.
Go ask your mum. She's probably got more intelligence. Well, we know she had. She'll tell you.
I want, you know, sometimes
who
I
the
would
fuck is
just,
calling?
you know, sometimes I just want to just grab you and just power drive you out the window.
Love you too.
It's out of love.
Sometimes.
It's out of love. We're hoping to give you a brain damage that fixes it.
Man said I'm gonna give you some CTE real quick.
Anyway, speaking of crazy injuries, when I was in college once, and well, talking about stupid as well, this guy wanted to show off in front of his girlfriend that he was this badass, and
That sounds alright.
well, they weren't really girlfriend and boyfriend at this point. They were sort of like on the verge, and I
On the talking stage of things.
yeah, things were looking good, and he wanted to prove that he was hard, so he had me like hit him somewhat.
It's always those people that'll be like, yo, I'm really like that. And I was like, you are not.
Yeah, well, so what I did is I smacked him in the face, and he was like, "See, I can take it," and I went, "That was nothing. I can take twice as much as that, probably 15 times more than that." And he wanted to prove that I was full of shit, and I said, "I can take a burn from your lighter," and he went, "Yeah," and he held the lighter down for about
Yes, I have.
nearly a minute. He held the lighter on, right? And I went, "You think I'm kidding? You think I can't handle it?" I put my hand out, and he jammed the fucking lighter into my hand,
A quick
and
question.
I didn't even flinch.
And what did he do?
Does
He kept pushing it down harder and harder. He actually cut my hand,
Okay, just
pushing it
making
down
sure.
as hard as he could, and I still didn't even flinch.
And what did he say
Man,
afterwards?
He went, "You're fucking insane."
nah, this reminds me of fucking like middle school, except it wasn't with a lighter. It was a fucking hot glue gun.
Oh my days, don't even talk about hot glue guns, bro. It's
No,
getting
no. Here's the thing.
way
Here's the
too
thing,
bad.
right?
Okay.
So basically, I remember back in middle school, like we were doing a project, right? And then there's one random person, like random kid was like, well, we were all kids, but basically, random like classmate was like, so I have this hot glue gun. I was like, yeah, what about it? And then for some reason he was like, I heard that you don't feel pain. I was like, where
And yes,
I was
by
like,
the
where do
way,
you
I
heard
just
that?
I just asked my mom, and yes, she does know about it.
Jesus Christ.
So what he did, right? Basically, he did he did a test. He's like, okay, so he's like, we're gonna test your pain based on this hot glue gun. So he puts it on like my hand, right?
Why?
I really hope
Because for some reason he said, I heard that you don't feel pain. I was like, what?
And a glue gun is the best option. A pinch would do.
He said,
No.
hey,
We test if you're
I
testing
heard you don't
someone's
feel pain.
if you're testing someone's pain, you got to test like how much they can actually take. You know, a pinch is not a lot of pain. Thank God I'm leaving that loser behind.
So then like he puts it on my hand. I don't know how long it goes, but next thing you know, here's what happened basically. So as he was doing it, I think it's been a minute. Next thing you know, the fucking glue gun just stopped working.
Bring her down!
Damn.
The trespassers here, bring her down!
He's like, yo, the trespassers are here. Just.
Water!
I'm just being evil now.
Luckily, it didn't burn my flesh off. It was just a hot glue gun. It just mostly just left a mark in it.
Well, it depends where exactly it did.
Search the entire mall.
He put on like not the palm of my hand, but basically.
God damn it!
I still think my worst experience was back when I was in school. And basically, we had like this broken giant flower pot thing. It was giant. And it was broken. And you think, okay, kids running around faster than the speed of sound, obviously not the speed of sound, but running fast.
Well, yeah.
And like enjoy playing it's bulldog whatever you're playing back in school would probably get hurt by that thing because it's there.
Your thing's on the screen, by the way, TK.
Oh my bad.
Because I was hearing something, I was like, what is that?
So what happened was I was playing it with my friends and I was chasing after him. I think I tripped on something. I can't remember what it was. I tripped and fell forward, and the broken flower pot, sharp edge, the massive sharp edge, went into my left muscle.
I think you're lucky to be alive as well, TK, considering your injuries. So all of yours are accidents.
Mine are like accidents, or I should have a broken bone at least, but I don't end up with broken bones.
Whereas me and Unite are more like catastrophe to our own bodies.
I was basically a walking disaster waiting to happen.
I personally just don't get injured.
I get injured, I just don't feel the pain as much as everyone else.
Like when my muscle got cut open and you could literally just see it ready to gush out. My first
you
thought
know
wasn't
that
crying.
there's-
I was just like, ow, 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 and I was like, ow, please, someone
Yeah.
get the teacher or something. We got the teacher immediately, and I was sent straight to like the nurse or whatever you want to call it.
A&E would have been where you should have been sent. You had a fucking gash in your fucking arm showing your muscle.
I think I did end up going to A&E. Yeah, I did. Because my dad thought we were going to get stitches, but then it turned out they just needed to close the wound and then patch it up, and then it will eventually close itself, which it did. We didn't need stitches.
You're lucky.
And And you know what made it funny? Like, the following day, my dad literally went to that school, to that head teacher. I think the head teacher was a bit of a racist though, because he always just had a house with people of different ethnicities. God damn it! For whatever reason. So, my dad went. How are you not? How is this person not dead? You shot him like several times.
Yeah, that's fine. He's dead now.
Yeah, so that came up. So my dad had to be like, okay, why was this broken flower pot on school grounds where kids are running around and stuff, like asking questions? And like the head teacher kind of like was like, whatever.
Shrugged it off.
Shrugged it off until my dad like turned around and was like, nah, you will deal with this situation or things just get really serious. And then literally the following day, the pot gets taken away.
My man said, when I say that I'm worried about the safety of my kid, you better listen, fucker.
I could only just imagine the face my dad was pulling when he had that conversation.
My dad rarely ever stood up for me, I can tell you that much. Only ever once.
Okay.
Every other time it was my fault.
Hold on,
Somehow. Okay. Oh, you guys are going to see the best stealth takedown ever.
How did you get them from all the way back?
Don't worry about it.
No questions, no nothing, just okay.
He's bleeding from the arse now. Man, then I shot him in the fire to finish. I'm a machine, boys. You ain't got what it takes to kill me. Nobody go back and look at the old videos where I did get killed. or the bit earlier when I jumped out of a window.
We jumped out a window.
See how good I am? I'm a sniping expert, bitches. I can't reach her from here. Move a little bit. Oh, I'm getting shot from the right as well. Oh, you son of a...
Pickle Rick.
Not gonna help in this situation. Oh fuck, down. They've lost me.
Morty, come on, flip me over. It's the best thing ever. Look, I'm a pickle.
She's not here.
I am here.
Very much. She's not here. Hooey!
Let her go or you're dead!
Think about it first.
The point of me holding her is so you guys can't shoot me. Oh, that's fine. I planned for that. That leaves one left, from what I can remember.
Right. Boat.
Oh no, she must have bled out. All right, cool.
You killed her. No, she bled out.
From a bullet you shot into her.
Excuses.
Yeah, I'm about to take a boat, boys.
There's something I said. There's something kind of
Please.
about a kid that's never played basketball before.
Baseball.
Please.
You're so close yet so far.
I'm gonna shut
Yeah, we get copyrighted for you.
Why is there always just a giant hole in the middle of this building?
Steady.
There's always a hole somewhere, you know it? You just gotta look.
And as a certain someone once said in a cartoon, if there's a hole, it's a man's job to put something.
Okay.
I should you not, that is actually a line from an anime.
I believe you.
Where's the Ferris wheel?
I don't need to listen. I need to run. Wait, where's the Ferris wheel? Does anyone know where the Ferris wheel is? I didn't see it. She says there's the Ferris wheel. Must be in the opposite direction. Here we go, here we go. Power! I need more power! Damn it, Unite. Why did I take the one boat that doesn't work?
I'm dead.
Welcome back.
I'm doing donuts in a boat.
Why?
They brought back the option, because you know how you have like various force abilities? They brought back the force ability where you can throw boulders at people.
Yes, I have found my way. As one cartoon character said, just like Unite told me a few moments ago, if there's a
Let's go
hole, it's a
through.
man's duty to put something in it. Woo! I'm going to use that a lot now, Unite. Thanks for that one. I'm going to use it almost as much as TK uses the line I told him a few weeks ago.
That being...
I'm sure TK knows what one I'm on about.
I'm smiling. I'm already smiling.
I already know exactly what he already knows exactly what I'm on about.
Get in there like swimwear.
Bruh.
I shouted it out because no one was attacking the fucking zone on fucking Marvel, and I was just shouted at so everyone could hear me to do it.
No, this man was like getting frustrated that like I was the only one attacking while the rest of our team were just hanging back. And he's like, yo, get in there like swimwear. I started laughing.
Well, it was necessary.
It was necessary.
No, you just hear the fucker shouting,
I did hear that, funny enough. I hear that a lot. They see me crawling.
Okay. Where's this go?
It goes around the corner. Someone's dog's happy.
"Ain't my dog."
I don't have a dog.
So don't even look at me.
It must be someone's dog. There's only 3 of us in here.
I felt like it's coming from the nightmare. I'm gonna be honest.
I think it's the dog from across the street, you know, the abilities.
So it is you. How dare you lie to us? Anyway, where's that note I found just now?
Wait, what now?
I found a note. There it is, 701264. Important.
619. Oh, yeah.
Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to remember that number.
Okay.
It was 70, 12, 12, not 36. And I believe it was 64.
64, 64.
None of that shit. Yeah, boy, look at that. Look, guys, we got supplements, we got ammo, we got shit, we got everything we need. Yeah, yeah. Open sesame.
Alright.
Oh, that's what we were supposed to do. We were supposed to just open the gate. Oh well. I'm going to call that a very beneficial side track.
Right.
I bet it falls down. Oh no. A weak. Parking job was a bit weak, but
Can you imagine how stressful it would be just kind of
Here we go.
it'd be a nightmare because I wouldn't be able to play my PlayStation anymore.
facts. Gaming would just not be good.
I'd have to buy a fucking PSP.
Yeah, PSP is probably as good as your game. I still like that Hotline Miami offer. I didn't know Naughty Dog helped make that.
Kidding me?
I don't know if they. I didn't know they did either.
Unless that's just
Seriously?
a funny reference.
Maybe a funny reference.
That's a
Stupid
good
fucking boat. Thank you.
Got it.
Well, does it have to you have to like reset it every now and then?
It looks like it. It might just be a one-time thing. Can happen in games. Right, no, we don't need to go that way. This is the most boring fucking trip I've ever been on. Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet?
No!
Really? No! I love the line she was. Are we there yet? Yes. Really? No! James!
Damn it, Nappa.
Mark.
This boat's controls are a bit dodgy and all. It says L2 to reverse, but I'm not using the L2 to reverse because I can just pull back and oh my god.
Oh, we got some people firing.
No. That means I can't just carry on. Ah. It's the Scars versus the fucking Fireflies.
Who's winning?
Well, there's a third entrance into the fight. Unfortunately, the others don't know about the third entrance. But he's gonna come through. Oh, he's a tricky shot. He just got a little bit easier.
Oh, stop.
Once he stopped, I was like, alright, release.
Release!
Run, duck. Damn it, weren't quick enough. That's fine.
I don't know why that reminds me of what's
You know what? We'll go
What's
in
that?
here.
Far Cry? I don't know why that reminds me of Far Cry.
Turn my light off so nobody sees me. Yeah, boy. You mean the building you guys are in?
Search everywhere.
Hello.
I'm right here.
Hey,
Why did you lean back like that?
She's very flexible. Shut the fuck up. Oh fuck, what was that?
Why am I in the same?
I just picked that up. Anyone for mushrooms? Not mushrooms, marshmallows. Ignore me.
Mushrooms.
Ah, shut up. I never went camping. Oh, hang on, my health's a bit low. Better be a bit more careful. Can't just rush in like a lunatic.
I know you're out there.
Yeah, you just shot at me. Of course you know I'm out here, you silly bitch. Oh, she's so lucky there's a window blocking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's kind of over if you go. Oh, never mind.
He just went through the window instead.
Glass who? Glass what?
Turn down the what?
Through. Turn down for what?
The last thing she heard was the sound of me smashing through a window. She must have thought she just got jumped by the fucking Kool-Aid man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a darts board here. Ready, aim. Triple 20. Anyway. I didn't even try to get that arrow out that guy's head from earlier. Don't need it.
Oh, every ammunition counts. It's kind of like Resident Evil. If you have no ammo, you have.
I'm pretty sure it broke on his head anyway. The
You're
shot,
sure, but you're not exactly sure.
but the shot wasn't clean. I know that. I'm pretty sure I hit him in the throat. So I'm pretty sure it snapped on his spinal cord.
Oh, he's glitching.
You're glitching and twitching. I'm gonna just go. And anyone know where this fucking river ends?
so wait, which river this is? The Hudson River?
No, this is the one in this one in Seattle, but it's overflowing because obviously with downpour and broken dams and shit like that, it's just been flooded. Well, I'm not stupid. I saw what happened earlier when I went investigating. We need stuff. Like that. Good distractions. Empty.
I forgot they had an island. Oh, they
Yeah,
have an
but
island. They have an island named Mercer Island.
who do?
I don't know. I mean, I was just only saying Mercer because it was a prototype version.
Mm. What I need is health. I don't need much more. I'm pretty well armed.
Oh yeah, Blade. I did the unthinkable. I
What
re-downloaded
did you do?
Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh. So this is your first time playing it?
And I want to go back.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Like, there's a character specifically called Minthara, and I regret killing her.
I don't.
And if you play as a drow, which is just basically a dark elf, because she's also a dark elf,
Damn.
she'll be disappointed at you at first for being a good person if you decide to be a good person as a dark elf. There's 3 ways of I think there's multiple ways of getting Minthara on YouTube. The famous.
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh, it's infected.
Hey, bloater boy. I don't suppose you want to play a game of Don't Kill Me.
Goddamn bloaters!
Oh god, oh god.
Wondered whether you
I
fucked were in
remember that
Seattle.
one show where the king basically has fucked up. Imagine every bad guy from the show pulls up because they're all mad at him, and he knows that he's about to get assassinated. And he looks at everyone he looks at everyone and straight up says, "This guy knows that he's about to get assassinated, Vietnam style." And he looks at everyone and says, "If we are about to fight, I want you just to make one rule clear: you cannot harm the king."
Did you see Ellie's face?
No, how'd she react?
She's like,
Oh my god, it's your night.
One look at that thing and said, "No, I'm gonna have one."
nah, I'm about to head out.
I mean, fuck.
Oh fuck.
Oh, hey! Oh no!
Excuse me. I will see you later, buddy. Once your tumour's gone. There's another one going to jump in. I know there is. Fucking called it. Thank you,
He
Unite.
was a body shield, I felt that. Whoop.
That thing grabbed the zombie and said, "Get this."
There it is, finally. Oh, fuck.
Okay, so note to self. You get the fuck out of the way.
This is like fighting Unite. He's literally just running through everything.
Well,
Man, that's-
the dialogue with United like, come on! Are you sure you can handle this?
Why would I ever?
I don't know, I feel like you feel hyped up enough.
Really?
What am
That
I?
was in editing. That would be amazing.
Oh, great. So now I'm fighting the Roadrunner. Yeah, fantastic.
Still, I'm just what?
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Can't go that way. Gas.
Heads up.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm sure I've got enough time. He's not sure where I am. No. Weird. Run. Fuck. You... Fuck. I know we have creative differences, you know. Oh, never mind. He's already dead. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Unite. Good idea.
Okay. Back to that damn Ferris wheel.
That joke was good. What can I say? He was acting like Unite. He was just running through everything. Most blokes try to catch you. This one, nah. I'm gonna run through everything. Yeah. I'll take that, thank you. Lunch.
Boo.
You can't scare me with booze.
Hmm?
I drink it all the time.
Ah,
Oh my goodness.
See, that was a good one. Go on.
It was.
this is a whole ass.
Office.
No, this is a arcade. This is a place where you go to have a LAN party.
Jaws. I bet it says go fuck yourself in the episode. Uh-oh. I can't breathe. Well, that's unfortunate. Anyway, moving on.
This is basically an arcade area, like a
Yes.
full-on arcade area.
Well, it was an arcade area until the zombie version of you decided to fucking smash through everything.
What was on the wall?
A wall.
The other one. Is that
It's
supposed to be like bison or something?
No. That's TK when you play Street Fighter.
What? That looks like Raiden.
And,
It looks
well,
like Raiden. It looks like Raiden mixed with bison.
This they did the fusion then. So this is the end result.
Yeah.
My man straight up said, "I don't know who this bison fella is."
all that to move a pipe.
Yes.
Geronimo! Anyway,
This isn't the Minecraft logic that says if there's water, you'll survive the fall.
I forgot to open the gate.
Okay.
Straight up the gate.
Open up the gate right at the nostril. And watch a big wave hit me as I get on the boat.
Yes. Where is all that water coming from?
The river.
This is a river?
Well, it's coming from the river, but I'm assuming that what's coming.
There's something.
Well, I'm going to guess that there's also a sea falling into the river as well. So,
Either pipes burst, the sea came in, among other things.
You would not be saying
well, yeah, 'cause you don't like deep
Well,
water.
considering what you do on a regular, that's considered crazy. This would be too far from it. It's probably, yeah, just spend time.
No, because he's got a fear of deep water, isn't he? And sharks, which I'm assuming there might be a shark out here somewhere.
Oh, I know where.
that
I
was
haven't.
here.
I could be completely. No, wait, you are nowhere near where I think.
I meant, wait, like, you saw a shark. Is your first thought like running away or shut?
I freeze.
Speaking of freezing,
Please.
well,
Headlights.
I'm going to be honest, TK. I like your imagination that when you might see the shark, you think he's going to be able to run, considering you'll be in water.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you saw it from like, if you're on the beach shore, and you just saw it from the distance, will you freeze, or do you just like run away? Like as far
Look,
as
if I'm, I think you have to dive under.
oh nah, that's disrespectful. You swimming and then that happens to you, bruh.
Alright,
Nature just had other plans for you.
Look,
Okay.
if I'm like say in like at the shore or on a dock and I see a shark, I'm just getting the fuck out of there.
speaking of getting the fuck out of there. Right, thank you for coming along, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you to you three for coming along.
You're welcome.
And I hope you all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
A sneak like me has never been before.